in them. Pradas, you look nice. On you white on rice. I just made some rice. I just escaped the blue and white. That track out gets a blue and white. That back will sound like you alright. Sing like Kelly Price.
Here it is. TDi, GLi. Swap. Well, trim swap. It's the ALH engine. I just painted the bumper. Maybe like a couple days after I got the car. The bumper had a big ass crack right here, which you could somewhat still see. There's like a big crack right here, and it was hanging. Fiberglass that. And you can obviously tell that the paint doesn't match, but it's Home Depot paint. Oh, metallic aluminum paint with clear coat over it. The kid I got the car from said he has 2 new fenders for me. I guess these are GLi door cards, leather, aluminum trim, GLi floor mats. I don't know why it's not. Oh, there you go. GLi floor mats. I don't know if that's a GLi steering wheel. I assume so, because the other one is different. Boost gauge, trans temp, and I don't know what other temp that is, but those are not hooked up. Only the boost is hooked up. GLi shift knob, GLi seats, GLi rear seats, GLi side skirts, GLi tail lights. Trunk is clean. There's absolutely no rust. So literally this car is exactly what I wanted to do. Or sequential side markers, other tech cards. Oh yeah, GLi brake kit. Let's see if you guys can see it. So this thing is full TDi GLi. Pretty much what I'm doing is taking parts of that 2.0 Jetta and putting it on this car. I'll show you, since I'm in here, what I took so far off that car. I took the armrest. I took the armrest. I took the cup holders. I took this piece, the weather stripping. I took the wipers because my car didn't come with wipers. I swapped these screws out. The ones that was on my car were Torx, and the ones that was on the 2.0 was Phillips, so I swapped them out. I also took the battery cover, but doesn't fit because this is a huge ass battery. I don't know where this battery came from. I took this cover piece that covers the back of the headlight housing that I'm at to modify so I could fit it around this. I took the mirror, which you'll see later, because mine is held on by electrical tape. What else did I take? I think that's it that I took from that car and put it on this car. Little miscellaneous stuff that I didn't have when I got this car. Right now I'm in the process of wrapping my headliner. I was thinking I'm gonna do red velvet material, and the pillars I'm gonna do black velvet. Oh yeah, I did take these from the other car because the ones on this were regular, just black. I don't know where these came from, if that's stock or not. Here it is up front. I also took the B pillars, and I took the antenna. Took the antenna off that car and put on this one. That's why the headliner is out. Why I have it out on mine will wrap it. So I'm inside the parts car. Check out the radio. I noticed that these are one piece. Like for the aluminum GLi or 20th anniversary kit, these come out. So I wanted to take these out, but I guess not. But I did take out the cup holders. They're just these little silver clips on the side. Only thing about this cup holder is one of the prongs is broken. See? But I don't have cup holders up here on my car at all, so it's better than nothing. I'm taking out these B pillars. Shouldn't be too hard, but I think I have to remove the seats to get them shits out. It's literally held in by that one trim piece, goes right there, and that just tucks into the bottom, into the holes down there. TDi 4 GLi swap, trim swap. Next thing I did is take out the armrest. Pretty simple. There's a bolt on the side for the armrest. Take out the top piece, and it exposes this. Take out this, which is like an ashtray for the rear, which I might keep and put in my car. Clean it up. Once you get the ashtray out, there's 3 bolts, like a bracket, which is sitting in another car. Just need to put that back, and pretty much just gonna bolt everything back down. I'm also gonna take the plastic pieces that was on the side for here, which is right here. I think one of them were broken. Let's see, yeah, this one. That one like that. And that's pretty much it for this part.
Pistons, I got a bad bitch who listens. Yeah, yeah, sweet aromatic, you listen. I'm in some expensive. Yeah, yeah, she getting suspenseful. I got that Caltech, yeah, Caltech. I'm boxing in this coat. Yep, I got the clip like coach. Bitch wanna suck, no choke. I'm in the 4x4. Yeah, I'm not getting stuck no more. Yeah, I got the loaded pole close. Bitch stomach flat, no bloat, no rope. I got the pole, no vote. Yeah, the Mary's fresh, no soap. Mary's fresh, no soap. Bitch holding on like rope. Ice on my risky slope. Bitch don't get a bag, she mope. Bitch tryna pout deep boat. Bitch finna come blow me C4. Couple lean dark like a can of coke. Blue Maserati, Ghibli, no note. I get more mouth than quote unquote. Yep, quote unquote. Yeah, I'm in the 900 horsepower boat. Yeah, Chevy Chevelle with the 454. I'm on that paper like memo notes. Bitch, I get around like Pac, you did. I got the bread, no toast. Bitch finna drink me like mimosa. Cartier frames and vintage tees. I'm on that bread like poppy seeds. Neck full of diamonds, icy. Bitch neglecting, lot of ice on me. Yo, bitch, you're weak and can't be cute. I got AK at the BBQ. All the bitch know how to do is be cute. I got the car in front DQ. I'm married, pick up a stain like you. I got them hundreds inside my jeans. I'm like Capital One fit me. I'm married with the Jane I do. And I'm finna pick up a stain like you. I got them hundreds in.
So, quick little backstory about this car. I was in the market for a TDi for a daily driver, and I was looking more so for a Jetta. I was looking at a whole bunch of different cars, but I was looking at EP3s, F85s, regular Civics, not the SI version. I was looking at various different cars that's decent in gas mileage, and it's a cool car. You know what I mean? I remember I came across a Jetta. I always wanted a MK4 Jetta GLi to be exact, and I found out like that MK4 Jettas have diesel versions. Like, I didn't know that. I thought they only had like the 2.0 to 1.8T, and that's it. But yeah, I found out that they're diesels, and diesels get to like 40 to 50 miles per gallon. That's great for what I'm trying to do. And so I started looking at TDIs, and MK4s MK4 Jettas used to be my favorite Volkswagens. I used to have a Mark 6 GTI, but besides that. So I started looking at TDIs, and not just Jetta TDIs, but like Golf TDIs, looking at various TDIs, looking at Mark 3 TDIs, Mark 5 TDIs. I decided I wanted a Jetta. And so I was looking at a couple TDIs. There's one Golf TDI with original 142,000 miles, which is a baby compared to what you would find today. I don't remember what TDI engine was it, but it was decent, but it wasn't exactly what I wanted. I took a look at it, right? And the guy was just an asshole. I think he wanted 5, I forgot what he wanted. 3,000, which is reasonable. It's been sitting, needed brakes, you know, the usual rust on the fender bottom. That was minor. It grinded second gear or third gear. I don't remember what gear it was, but it grinded when you threw it in the gear. And I think the synchro was bad. That's why it was grinding, whatever. But dude was an asshole, so I tried to talk him down to 25 or some shit like that. And he tried to tell me that his reasoning was the price was because it came with winter tires, but that's besides the point. I knew what the car was worth. It was worth what he wanted, but he was just an asshole. He had the water pump and timing done, I think. I forgot, but it was like what goes bad on these cars. He had that done beforehand, but he was just an asshole. So anyway, on the way back home from looking at that car, my boy that took me to look at that car had told me that his boy, it was kind of confusing, it was selling this car, what I have now. And literally, this car is exactly what I wanted. Like, I wanted a Jetta TDI, Mark 4 Jetta TDI, and I wanted to do the GLi swap. So like, I was gonna do the swap and everything. And so on the way back, he hit him up. The dude wanted 5.5 for this car, and we wanted 5.5 with the Aristos, and he had the hella smoke tail lights. The most I wanted to pay for a TDI was maybe like 3,000, and so he took off the Aristos and the hella tail lights and brought it down to 35, and he wanted 5.5. But pretty much everything. Oh yeah, yep. He also took his 20th anniversary trim pieces around the radio. That's why I'm missing that piece. And I think he took the cup holder because it's the silver piece on that too. Like, I don't really have to do anything to this car. Only thing this car needs is like paint, and there's like one ding on the car, and I plan on wrapping it anyway, so I'm not really too worried about that. I've already painted the bumper because I had a crack in it. The lip had a crack in it too. Pretty much got what I got. And what I'm doing now, I'm just taking little things that this car doesn't have, like trim pieces from the other Mark 4. My vision for this car is to have it a very clean, cool daily driver that rolls cold. Like, I plan on getting like a hood stack, but right now I'm just making the car as comfortable to be in. Like, if I need to be in this car for 8 hours a day, it will be able to do so. Only thing that's stopping me from being complete comfortable is it has a solid mount, so it vibrates. But that's like the only thing I don't like about the car.
Bumper's not scraping, or just a metal bracket that's hanging down that's scraping?
Nah, go beside. Yeah.